Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a DIY of a wall hanging piece for your bedroom. These are the supplies that you're going to need here. I've gone in with a beige and a cream wall purely because they match the colour of my room, so you can use any type of colour that you like. For the top part that you're going to attach the wall to, you can use a piece of wood, or I have gone for actually a twig that I found in my back garden. I really liked the shape of it. I want to go for more of that bohemian style, so I felt like this would really fit in well. I then went in and just trimmed off the excess kind of branches that are coming off the twig. If you are using a branch, you can leave these twigs on for more of a textured look, but I wanted more of a clean finish, and I felt these twigs as well would get in the way of the wall when I was tying them down. So I then went in with my beige wool. Like I said, you can use any type of colour that you like, that you prefer, that matches your room. I just went in, opened it up and started to unravel the amount that I would need. I've used quite a thin wool for this video, for this DIY, and you can use any type, a thicker one. I think a thicker one might have been better, but this is just what I had on hand. This was about €2 in the pound shop, so yeah, any type of wool is perfect. Okay, so you're going to get your twig and your string or your wool, and I have overlapped the wool. I've doubled it up in itself and I've trimmed it. I do change how I do this further on into the video, but for this part I'm actually tying the beige wool rather than looping it into itself. This gives it more of a rustic kind of look, or a more unfinished textured look. You can do this or the way I do it further on in the video. You're then just going to continue across with more wool, more of the beige colour. That's the first colour we're using on the outside, and we're going to work our way into the cream. And like I said, just tie each piece as close together as you can. Okay, so after you've layered up your wool and you've gone for as much as you want in whatever colour you're using, like I'm using the beige here, I'm then going to go in with my cream wool. And I'm going to do the same that I done on the outside part, except instead of tying it, I'm looping the wool in on itself. This actually worked much better and I found it a lot more secure, so I suggest doing this from the start. But like I said, if you want to go for more of that textured rustic style, you can tie any type of knot that you like. I then went on to the outside part with more of the beige wool. I want to keep beige on both sides and cream in the middle. And again, I've done the looping effect here because I said it just keeps it a lot more secure. Tried to go as close with the wool as I could to fill in any gaps that there were. Now we're going to move on to a braiding part. This is just personal touch, anything you want to add, beads or a braid. I went for a braid here, and I'm using the cream wool because we're going to include the braid on the outer part of the beige part of the wool, so it stands out a lot more. You're going to trim the braid, you're going to trim the wool into a few sections. I'm using 3 different sections and doubling the wool on themselves, and then I'm going to continue to braid the wool. Okay, so you're going to grab all 3 strands of wool and tie them in a knot at the top to keep them secure. You then want to section it off into 3 parts, 2 strands in each section, and begin to braid. As the string is quite long, it's actually very easy if you attach the top knot to a bottle or something that keeps it in place, and you can braid that way, or you can braid this way. Either way but I find the wall actually got quite tangled as I was doing this, as the strands were quite long. Once you've finished your braid, you're going to go in and tie a knot at the bottom to secure it and keep it in place. And then you can just trim off any excess wool that you have to any type of length that you want. I kept it quite short. Okay, so I already have one braid attached here, so I'm going to put it on the opposite side of the beige wool. You're going to part your wool out and keep it in the middle section. The loop that you had at the top of the braid is actually going to be perfect because this keeps it in place. You're going to loop your braid through the wool loop and secure it to the branch. We're now going to go into the middle section and add a larger beige braid. For this you will need a lot more strands if you want it to be a thicker braid, however many you feel, and then you're going to again secure a tie knot and begin braiding this as well. Section it into 3 parts, keep however many strings you want in each section, a lot larger than the first 2 as you want this braid to be bigger. Again, when you finish making your braid, go in and tie a knot at the bottom to keep it secure and trim off any excess wool that you have. As you can see, this braid is a lot larger than the cream ones and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so you're going to go into the center of the cream wool and space out the wool like you did in the other parts, and you're going to add in the larger braid and loop it through the top section to secure it to the branch. I then went in and just trimmed the edges as I wanted the center to be longer and for the sides to taper out. This is up to yourself if you would like to do this. It's really easy, just grab your scissors and trim off any excess wool that you don't want. And that is it for the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I actually really liked doing this DIY. It was very simple, quite rustic and bohemian style. Like I said, you can use any type of coloured wool that you like or add any beads in. I went very basic as I wanted to keep this as affordable as possible. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, I will talk to you all in my next video.